Hey, is this where you want me to park her? Do I get a ticket? Oh, I want you to give her a rub down, hit her with the hose. I mean, really clean her nooks and crannies. Alright, if you don't mind, fill her up with the best of your cheapest shit, okay? Oh, breathe that in. It's the smell of a new place. This is... Oh, that's a bit robust. It's got like that, it's like the inside of an old boot. You know, when it's like had a sweaty foot in it for like 12 hours. It's like spicy, you can taste it on the air.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Oh, that took a while. Talked prices, worked out a deal. They're gonna do pickup and unloading for me. I don't even have to have the items on my person. They will buy the cargo right out to ship. So convenient. Oh, hey girl. I know you. How it hanging?
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
I just made a shit ton of money selling stuff that I really didn't earn other than murdering a whole bunch of pirates and taking their stuff. So I'm doing good.
Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now.
Oh, girl, you say less. Don't you worry your pretty little heart. You just do whatever you do. I'm gonna go explore the city. I'll be back with one of those Carinara cappuccino thingy, Terra Brew coffees. I'll be back with one of those Terra Brew coffees. Okay, now the question is, where the hell do I find one of those Terra Brew things?
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing.
Into the city I go.
I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative. Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. What I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
I mean, screw it. Why not? Send me the information to my DigiWatch and I will collect the bounty for you and I'll try not to kill him. Okay, so note to self, next time you go to Gal Bank to ask for directions, you're gonna get hired for a job. Oh gosh. So they got a cappuccino, a classic, a espresso. What's that? A latte, a macchiato. Ooh, macchiato. Ooh. Hi, it's me again. Hey, so sorry it took me so long. I don't even know if you thought I forgot about you. But, I definitely toured the city. I feel like I think I know where everything is now. So, thanks. Here's a token of my gratitude. I hope you like it.
Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Don't be a stranger.
Well, welcome back, you beautiful Spuds. Alright, so is today the day we make it to the lodge? Do we finally get answers on what the strange artifact is in our possession? More importantly, do I remember where I'm going? Holy shit. I just thought about it. You think I'm being punked? What are they gonna say when me, a strange-ass man, comes through the door in that guy, what was that guy's name? Barrett? In Barrett's place with an artifact that he was supposed to bring. Or, oh my god. What if there's like, it's a weird freaking cult and like I'm gonna walk in there and next thing you know I'm gonna get hypodermic in the neck and then I'm gonna wind up in a bathtub with all my organs missing. I don't know if this is a good idea. Shit, I did come all this way though.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
I have the long version and the short version. I would love to just give you the short version. So, I touched the artifact when I was mining it. I got a vision. Went into kind of a mini coma. When Barrett came, I told him. He decided to take my place, gave me his ship, his robot, gave me the artifact, said to bring it here. A lot more than that happened, but simply, I think that's about the gist. If that's good enough, can I ask who you are?
Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
So you want the long version? Wow, you're a real ball buster, lady. Well, alright, how about this? Since my short version wasn't good enough, how about you give me your short or long version of what your fancy-mancy party group is about, The Constellation. I'm listening.
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
I literally told you. He took my place, okay? He took my place. I left him where I was. He gave me his ship. I don't understand. Like, do you really have to have the long version? Look, it doesn't matter. I have your artifact.
Excuse me? I think you might have us confused with some cutthroat bounty hunters guild. Vasco, verify Barrett's location and status.
Currently, assisting the miners on Vectera following a Crimson Fleet attack.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Can you give me one moment? Let me just check. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't still wearing my helmet, because for a second, I actually was wondering if you have heard a word I have said. Okay? I literally, oh my goodness, how many times am I going to just say that? Like, literally. Like, I am about to fume here. Okay, madam, miss, I told you I was the one who dug the artifact out. While extracting it, I touched it, and I was given a vision, okay? A vision. When I talked to Barrett, he acted like this has happened before. Hell, for all I know, it has happened to other people. Clearly, I'm looking right past you, but there's like 3 other artifact-looking things that I just pulled out of the rubble that are floating right behind you. So I'm going to assume somebody else touched one of these, and they also got a vision, right? Am I right? Who else has had these visions? Because I'm starting to think it was other people. Was it you? Was it Barrett? Was it any of these other, 3 individuals here? Or 4?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Whew. You really like to beat around the bush. You are making this so more than it needs to be, okay? You act like I'm just a weird stranger that just showed up. That was sarcasm. I'm sorry. So, if you have to have a data point, how you worded it, just like I said in my short version, I touched the artifact. I ended up blacking out. I went on what I would have said then, I'll say now. It was a trippy experience. We're talking worse than the time I was at a concert tripping on acid and I ended up making out with my cousin. Yeah. The weird thing was I don't think he took any drugs, so I'm just going to have to repress those memories. But the main thing is I saw weird, bright lights, vision. Almost was like the universe spiraling out. It almost looked like a matrix. I heard music. I couldn't tell you what the music was. Nothing trademarketable. Technically it was an actual trademarked song, so I don't know. I don't know what the music was. So I'll just say that. Is that good enough?
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Godfrey, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the 2 we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I put it somewhere. Oh, there it is.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I really like you people, but I definitely am intrigued by the weird floating artifact thing that gave me, the weird vision. So I really don't think I'm choosing you, but I am choosing this ideal of what exactly these artifacts are. So, with that said, you definitely have more information than I do. So... it's my turn to restate to you. I want the long version. Tell me more about these artifacts. What are you not telling me?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, Well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Oh, so now it's up to me to fix all of your problems, You want me to be like a gopher now? I'm peppered with all these questions, and you act like you can't trust me. I get it, you just met me. But now all of a sudden, lo and behold, now you want me a part of Constellation, What does that mean? Do I have to, like, give you some blood? Like, are we gonna cut hands or something? Like, what's going on? Like, a kind of induction? What do you want from me? What do I have to do? Pay tithes?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Well, I'm assuming the robot and the spaceship are on retainer. I now realize that if I refuse, I guess I'm going to have to give that back. And I really don't want to do that, so I'm assuming that I get to keep the robot and the ship if I continue working with you. So, if that's the case, that's shit, Spank my ass and call me Susie. I'm in. What's next?
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Oh, well, shoot. I think if you let me root around in my backpack, I think I already got some stuff I could give you. Though, I will warn you, it's been in my backpack a while now, so it's probably starting to stink.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Alright, hold on, let me look in my backpack. I got some, yeah, I'll definitely get rid of that. Don't need this weird purple shit. I'm not really... Oh, my lubricant, I don't know if I can get rid of that. You don't need to know what I'm using it for, but it's important to me. It gets lonely up there. Yeah, I don't think I need these fiber roots. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't need antibacterial. Yeah, I got this like fiber. Ugh. I don't know if I want to give those to you or not. I'm actually embarrassed. I just have this sitting in my backpack. Yeah, might as well get rid of it. It's stinking. Yeah, I don't need those, and to give you that. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
What happened next was completely a surprise for me. But these science chicks, they seem to get super turned on when you offer them alien organic matter, even if they paid you for it. And so, after I sewed her all the stuff out of my backpack, she led me to her room, where I was introduced properly to the group, Constellation. And man, there's some of them so much more friendly than others. Let's just say that we got in her room, and she explained to me what was about to happen on the sofa. She told me to close the door while she undressed. The rest, let's say, I don't need to go into detail. Wow, so I don't know why I'm so shy around you, considering what we just did. Like, what does this mean now? Are we, dating? Are we a thing?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. Stay safe, okay?
A hallucination, auditory.
I'm
Me
listening.
and Barrett. Why, this happened.
So,
Dirty.
are you ready to get to work?
Did
Or
she
was there
just
something
booty
else?
call? Did she just gaslight me? Did she just have her way with me and then throw me like an old shoe? Like a sock? I don't know how I'm going to get over this. What is wrong with these people?
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. You've done this before, eh? I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I guess I don't get a say in this. Look, alright, you're my new teammate, okay? I just want you to know, I didn't really ask for this, so, I hope you know I'm gonna try to get as completely sidetracked as possible. Not only am I, in a way, wanting to waste your time, I mean, there's always other ways to make money, and are you gonna pay me? Because it sounds like I mean, if you're paying me, maybe that's why you're coming with me. I'm okay with getting a paycheck, but if you're not, then we need to start talking about, how we're gonna be, I expect you to pay, half for any, fuel docking fees. This isn't just a you mooch off of me thing. I get I'm using the Constellation spaceship, but that doesn't mean I have to front the whole bill, right? The only thing that I do know that this means is I'm at a great place to end our stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was faster than I wanted it, but we're at a nice little break point, and hopefully I won't keep the next episode too long of a wait. So, without further ado, you beautiful Spuds, I hope you have a great day. No, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on the next stream. Later.